Chapter 4. I hardly slept that night. Every time I did drop off, I saw him coming out of the garage door, coming through the wilderness to the house. I saw him in my bedroom. I saw him come right to the bed. He stood there, all dusty and white, with the dead blue bottles all over him.
"What do you want?"
he whispered.
I said, "What do you want?"
I told myself I was stupid. I'd never seen him at all. That had been the part of the dream as well. I lay there in the darkness. I heard Dad snoring, and when I listened hard, I could hear the baby breathing. Her breathing was cracked and hissy. In the middle of the night, when it was pitch black, I dropped off again, but she started bawling. I heard Mum getting up to feed her. I heard Mum's voice, cooing and comforting. Then there was just silence again, and Dad snoring again. I listened hard for the baby again, and I couldn't hear her. It was already getting light when I got up and tiptoed into their room. Her cot was beside their bed. They were laying fast asleep with their arms around each other. I looked down at the baby. I slipped my hand under her covers and touched her. I could feel her heart beating fast. I could feel the thin rattle of her breath and her chest rising and falling. I felt how hot it was in there, how soft her bones were, how tiny she was. There was a dribble of spit and milk on her neck. I wondered if she was going to die. They'd been scared about that in hospital. Before they let her come home, she'd been in a glass case with tubes and wires sticking in her, and we'd stood around staring in like she was in a fish tank. I took my hand away and tucked the covers around her again. Her face was dead white, and her hair was dead black. They told me I had to keep praying for her, but I didn't know what to pray.
Hurry up. Hurry up and get strong if you're going to,
I whispered. Mum half woke up and saw me there.
"Oh, what do you want, love?"
she whispered. She stretched her hand out of the bed towards me.
"Nothing,"
I whispered, and tiptoed back to my room. I looked down into the wilderness. There was a blackbird singing away on the garage roof. I thought of him lying behind the tea chests with the cobwebs in his hair. What was he doing there?